Did you know that 90% of clones made die at a very young age? According to New Scientist, the dead clones showed high rates of pneumonia, liver disease, cancer, and a lower level of antibody production, suggesting they had an immune system defect. Hello and welcome to Animal Lovers Monthly. Today our special guest is Bailey. Thanks for coming, Bailey. This month's theme will be cloning and why we should never use it. For instance, many clones are born with an immune system defect, causing them to die of things like lung disease, cancer, heart problems, infections, and many more. A cow was cloned and died at 2 months old because of blood and heart problems. The first clone ever made was Dolly the sheep, but Dolly died at 6 years because of a lung disease, and the lifespan of a sheep is 10 to 12 years. Many people believe cloning is the door to the future, but I'm here to say it is not a blessing. People clone animals to do many things, including making more meat, but cloning animals for food production serves only to intensity suffering for animals, argues PETA UK. Plus, we want to get genetically identical animals to test products on, as they would most likely have the same reaction. They are also trying to bring back extinct animals like the boar, but this is a very risky process that has yet to work. According to Xinhua News Agency, the first cloned boar goat of East China province dies beside its mother. Let's use these monkeys to show you the risks of cloning. According to the Chinese Academy of Sciences, these cloned mac monkeys are genetically identical and share a mutation that disrupts their sleep cycle. These are the first cloned monkeys. They all share a disease, not to mention how long it took to create them. According to Gina Colada from the New York Times, 4 years ago, Dr. Tanja Domenko went to a laboratory in Oregon with high hopes that she would soon be cloning monkeys. After 3 years and about 300 failed attempts, the best she got was a placenta with no fetus. To understand what this means, I will quickly tell you how cloning works. I will call them pig 1, 2, and 3. You take the DNA from pig 1, that is the pig being cloned, and an unfertilized egg from pig 2. You remove the DNA of pig 1 from the unfertilized egg, and you insert the DNA from pig 2 into the egg. You then plant the egg in pig 3, and pig 3 will give birth to the egg, which will have the genes of pig 2 instead of pig 1 or 3. Cloning process, there is a lot of death. You kill a life form growing to create another one that will most likely die from a disease. According to PETA UK, cloning animals is akin to paying a scientific lottery, but with lives. We have no right to inflict torture and pain to test theories. In conclusion, cloning should never be used. It is cruel, it causes long-term health defects, clones have hidden dangerous flaws, the cloning of farm animals can have great suffering, and when it finally does work, no one knows why. According to New Scientist, Agura's team cloned 12 male mice, and these were compared with 7 males from natural matings and 6 others produced using a veto fertilizant. But the first cloned animal died after only 311 days, and by day 83% of the animals were dead. That's all for today's episode of Animal Lovers Monthly. But keep in mind, according to the New York Times, in cloning, failure far exceeds success.